YouTube community, and welcome to another edition of Erin's Book Club. Really sorry, things have been kind of crazy, and I'm going to ask you to bear with me for one more week. I was planning on doing some clicker training this Friday, but this week has killed me, and I am absolutely exhausted, and I don't have a locker at the barn yet. So doing a clicker training video, plus bringing all my saddles and tack to the new barn, is going to be very cumbersome for me. So I will try to do a clicker training video on my next weekend or my next Friday when I do have a cupboard at the barn. It'll just be a little bit more easier for me to get things done. So I do apologize. Bear with me for one more week. The next clicker training video should be kind of cool because it's on shaping, so I explain that to you as well. What's really funny, I wish you guys could see this. We have Ish, right? And let me show you this. That's India. So they're both waiting for their clicker training sessions. I've just not got the time to do it and do the horse as well. So, and I don't want to do the cats without doing the horse. So one more week and we will do clicker training and get that back on going. That being said, I do have a weekly book haul to do. It's not as big as some of my other book hauls, but again, I've got loads of books, so it's not a big deal. So I'm going to start with the book haul. The first one I'm going to start with is a non-Goodreads win. Non-Goodreads win. However, the book does look almost brand new. If you look at it, it's from a friend of mine. We've gotten into the habit of sharing books and that kind of thing. I've actually given her Carousel to read, so we'll see how she is with that. But this one is by Caroline Graham. I don't know Caroline Graham, so we'll see how that one goes. A Place of Safety is the title. It says here, when ex-vicer Lionel Lawrence opens his rambling rectory to a stream of young offenders, he has no idea the consequences that will include blackmail and murder. But Chief Inspector Barnaby's sure he knows who's behind the worrying disappearance of Lionel's latest protege, a defiantly elusive suspect who he's convinced is. Sorry about that, guys. It looks like the cat has learned how to turn off and on the camera. Yay! Who needs clicker training? So let's try this again. So I just went through the one with Place of Safety. Looks exciting. Can't wait to get into that. Then I've got two that I got from the Goodreads Book Club. The first one is Befriend and Betray, Part 2. More true crime stories from the legendary DEA, FBI, and RCMP infiltrator. Erin can read today. This one and the next one, I'm really intrigued. They might actually go on my next to be read. So the hunt continues. This time, Alex Kane infiltrates both a Hong Kong triad involving a drug trafficking and a gang of skinheads recruited by the organization plotting to detonate a bomb in the capital of Canada. He discovers that his girlfriend Shannon, with whom he has never discussed his job, actually does the same dangerous work as him. After being exposed to members of the Russian mafia, she dies at the hands of Henry, the mysterious criminal who Kane then starts to pursue relentlessly. A few days before the horrifying shooting at Charlie Hebdo in Paris, Kane is recruited to be part of a team of experts assembled to find 18 dangerous individuals suspected of terrorist activities. This book offers a rare glimpse into the life of an elusive man who takes on the most dangerous criminals face to face in the no man's land between crime and law. Really cool. I, again, might go into my next to be read. We'll see. This one definitely is going to go into my next to be read. It is so up my alley. I'm desperately intrigued to read this. This is by Terence Coffey, Valley of the Kings, the 18th Dynasty. Really excited because listen to this. Okay. After the untimely death of his older brother, 6-year-old Prince Amenhotep IV becomes the unlikely heir to the Egyptian throne, the most powerful kingship in the ancient world. By the time he becomes pharaoh over a decade later, the growing influence of the wealthy and corrupt Amun priesthood threatens to undermine his sovereignty. Despite desperate to maintain power, Amenhotep outlaws the Amun religion and renames himself Akhenaten, and proclaims himself the living incarnate of a single all-powerful deity, the Atun or Sun. With the help of his headstrong mother, Queen Tai, and his beautiful wife Nefertiti, Akhenaten erects a new capital in the desert, and entices thousands of citizens to uproot their lives and join them there. But the magnificent new capital harbors a host of new threats: betrayals, curses, conniving relatives, murderous jealousies, plagues, famine, hidden heretics, and foreign enemies. Inspired by the Hittite and Ameneti letters of the 14th century BCE, Valley of the Kings, the 18th dynasty is a novel of intrigue, passion, betrayal, resurrection, and the thrilling story of a singular leader whose beliefs were both visionary and disastrous. This is so cool, and I know I butchered the Egyptian names, but come on, like, I can't read Egyptian names. But this is right up my alley. I can't wait to see the author's outlook in this, to see how this actually transpires. So this is probably going to go on my next to be read. I'm so eager to start this. So those three are my book haul for the week. Pretty good book haul for the week, so I'm excited to start that. And give me another week and we will do the clicker training. And again, I apologize for it being so delayed, but I got to make sure it's right, to make sure it's the best for the animals, because that's what's important. Have yourselves a great weekend.